Okay, let's begin, everybody. Let's stand if you're not already standing. And we're going to warm up our bodies. Loosen things up here. And I'm going to actually change my view just a little bit. There we go. That might be better. That might be worse. Okay. There. We will work with this. Okay, let's take some deep cleansing breaths. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Up, inhale. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Always check the posture. Adding Marie. Let's do it again. Let's come up. Let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower down. Now keep the feet flat on the floor. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace. Reaching and breathe. Feeling the stretch up the sides of your body as you do. Keep stretching. Now, let's check the posture, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Today, let's start warming up our bodies from the bottom to the top, just for the heck of it. So, let's shake out each foot. You can shake your arms out while you're doing it. And now, stand nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down, put your hands on your waist or your hips. Focus on a spot in front of you that doesn't move. We're just going to bring our knees up in front on your own. I'm going to do my right, then my left, but just pick your knees up in the front of your body, just loosening up the hips and the knees. Stand now with your hands on the waist or hips again and push the hips forward. You don't have to stare at a spot now. You can if you want. But roll to the left, roll back. Keep the abs in tight always, unless I tell you otherwise, which won't be often. Roll to the right and roll pushing forward. Opposite direction, roll right, roll back, roll left, and roll pushing forward. Back to the center, inhaling. Exhale, have those legs out now about twice the width of the shoulders. Feet can be forward or slightly out with the toes. Push the hips forward. Roll to the left. Roll back. Roll to the right. Roll pushing forward. Opposite direction now. Roll to the right. Roll back. Roll to the left. And roll pushing forward. Back to the center, inhaling. Exhale, toes out, heels in, so the feet are about at a 45-degree angle. Bring the arms up, inhale. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, stretch to the right, right knee over the right foot. Abs in tight throughout, torso tall, arms parallel to the floor. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch to the left in the same manner, left knee over that left foot. Up, inhale. Exhale, right again. You may repeat that or reach down toward the floor. Keep the back as long and flat as possible. Head and neck an extension of the spine, abs in tight. T position, inhale. Exhale, do the same on the left side of your body. Reaching for the floor if you did on the other side. T position, inhale. Exhale, right again. You may repeat what you did or cross over and open to the back, reaching up Abs in tight. Look up. Don't forget to breathe. T position, inhale. Exhale, whatever you did on the right, do on the left as well. You can make this simple or you can make it a little more complicated. That's up to you. Just breathe. T position, inhale. Exhale, arms all the way up to the top. Check the posture, inhale. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower to the T position again. I'm going to walk my feet in just a bit. Toes still out, feet at a 45-degree angle. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend both knees, lowering the hips down. Now, you can place your fingertips or palms on the floor or blocks in front of your feet and under your shoulders. Bring the heels up, inhaling. Exhale, lower. Keep the abs in tight throughout. Heels up, inhaling. Exhale, lower. T position, palms down. Hips nice and low. Knees over the feet. Palms up and slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. We are going to add the balance a little bit later after we're more warmed up, but walk the feet in. You can just bring the knees up and down at your own pace, keeping the hips and the knees lubricated. Now, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Place the hands on the front of the thighs. Keep the shoulders back and the upper arms by the torso. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend at the hips. Nice flat back. Head and neck, an extension of the spine. Push out to the glutes as you're bent at the hips. If you need to modify, you can bend those knees. You just won't get the same hamstring and glute stretch, but that's okay. Listen to your body. Lengthen that spine, abs in tight, and then release and just relax the head, neck, and arms. Keep the abs in tight. Breathe. You can rotate the upper body to the right, fingertips on the back of the thighs, calves, ankles, or on the floor or blocks on the right side of your right foot. In a fluid motion, rotate back to the center, and then rotate just the upper body to the left in the same manner. Fingertips on the back of the left thigh, calf, ankle, or on the floor or a block on the left side of the left foot. Come back to the center. Might be able to come down just a little bit more now. Keep those abs in tight and slowly round up. One vertebra at a time. Head, neck, and arms relax. And always modify by bending the knees if you need to. Then bring those arms up, inhale. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace. Reaching and breathing. Feeling the stretch up the sides of your body. Your lower body should be pretty well warmed up, I hope. And a lot of your upper body too. So nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Bring the arms up, inhale. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower again to the T position, palms down. Keeping the legs and hips stationary, take a deep breath in. Exhale and rotate just the upper body to the right. Front inhale. Exhale, rotate just the upper body to the left. Front inhaling. Exhale, both arms forward in the parallel position. Shoulders still back and down. Then reach forward, pulling the shoulder blades apart. Then release, bring the arms back behind, clasp the fingers together, straighten the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, opening that chest. If you want a little more, you can bend the knees over the feet. This will be an Utkatasana, fierce or chair pose variation. Keep the abs in tight, head and neck, an extension of the spine. Then straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, keep the chest open here, breathing, or tighten the glutes and arch back. Jaw closed for a better stretch in the neck. Then release the hold with the hands. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring those shoulders up by the ears. Relaxed arms, no neck at all. Then release and reach down, long arms, long neck. Breathe. Release. Bring the right arm up, inhale. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stay in the same plane as you stretch to the side. Weight on both feet, abs in tight. Bring the right shoulder back as you reach up, looking. Align the left shoulder and feel the stretch up the right side of your body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and stretch even more if you can. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, come back up to the top. Change sides, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch in the same manner on this side of your body. Same plane, weight on both feet, abs in tight. Left shoulder pulled back, reach up, look up. Align the right shoulder and feel the stretch up the left side of your body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and stretch even more if you can. Another deep breath. Exhale back up to the top. Both arms up now, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture, nice and tall, and take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Bend the elbows and roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening the torso as you roll. Breathing. And straighten the arms for full range of motion. And shake out, moving your hips from side to side. Shake each foot out. There. Upper body should be nicely warmed up. Now let's go for the head and neck. Nice and tall. Hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Turn your head from side to side at your own pace. No jerky motions, just go from one extreme to the other. Moving slowly as we do in yoga, so we use our muscles and not momentum. And come back to the center front. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and slowly lower the chin to the chest, pressing the chin into the chest. Release. Heavy head, roll over to the right shoulder. Keep the shoulders back and down. Right here above the right shoulder should feel a nice stretch up the opposite side of the neck throughout this posture. If you have any neck issues, only roll in the front, back and forth. If not, jaw closed and heavy head throughout. Back now. Left shoulder. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Heavy head pressing the chin into the chest at the front. Release Now opposite direction. Left shoulder. Back if you can. Right shoulder. And now all the way to the front, pressing the chin into the chest. Release. Center front, inhale. Exhale, turn your head and look over the right shoulder. Inhale, look up to the right. Exhale, look down to the right. Center front, inhale. Exhale, turn, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, look up to the left. Exhale, look down to the left. Center front, inhaling. Exhale, and again, roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, just a couple of them on each side, and then straighten the arms for full range of motion. We'll add a little balance to our warm-up, and hopefully your body is nicely warm with the muscles and lubricated with the joints. Shake out. And let's look at a spot in front of us that doesn't move. You can have your hands on the waist or the hips. I'm going to do my right leg up first. You do what works for you, but focus on that spot. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bring the right knee up in the front. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, right knee up in the front. Rotate it to the side. Lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Keep those abs in tight throughout. Up, inhaling. Exhale, left knee up in the front. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, left knee up in the front. Rotate it to the side. Lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Rotate it to the front and lower, inhale. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhale. Exhale, bring that right leg forward. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point the toe, flex the foot. Point, flex. Bring that leg to the side. Any way you can. Point, flex. Point, flex. Bring that leg to the back. Tighten that glute. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point, flex. Point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees, knees over the feet. Up, inhaling, left side now. Exhale, bring that left leg forward in the same manner. Leg straight, foot is flexed. Point the toe. Flex the point. Flex. Bring that leg out to the side in the same manner. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Bring the leg back to the back. Tighten that glute. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Exhale, shake out. Just move your hips from side to side. Shake your feet out. We had a nice long warm up there. And we're going to continue with a little bit of balance here. I would like to do a flying half moon. And you might want to get a block or a book or something. I'm going to get this book right here and show you how to use a prop here. I'm going to have my right foot forward and my left foot perpendicular to it. My leg is out just a bit, not a lot. About less than twice the width of your shoulders. I want you to bend the right knee, come forward, or to the side actually. Straighten that right leg and bring the left leg up, left arm straight up, and see if you can look to the side. You can look down at the floor if you need to, but this is a flying half moon. I'm not sure why, but it is. Point the left toe, flex the left foot, relax the foot, lower that leg, bend the right knee, and come back up to the center, lowering the arms. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let's try the other side. Right foot forward, left foot perpendicular to it. I have the book or the prop in my left hand. Bend the left knee. I have my book on the floor. Straighten that left leg, bringing the right leg up. Right arm up. Breathe. Lower inhaling. Exhale back up. You can do that without a prop also. We haven't done that one in a very long time. So now let's take a deep cleansing breath. Up inhaling. Good show, everyone. Exhale, reach and lower. Let's do just a couple of lunges and triangles before we get down to the floor. So again, I'm going to have my left foot pointed forward, my right foot perpendicular. Walk out about twice the width of the shoulders, nice and tall, hips tucked under as best you can here, shoulders back and down. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend that right knee into that right lunge. Torso tall, arms parallel to the floor as best you can. Knee over that foot, look over those fingertips in this warrior two posture. Breathe. Now straighten that leg, inhaling. Exhale, lower the left arm, the right arm down, pardon me, and bring the left arm straight. Right hand's on the right knee. We're going to go into a triangle. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, push that left hip out, slide down the right leg. If you can stay in the same plane. If you start coming forward, go back up where you're in the same plane, even if you don't come down very far. But go to your limit and hold it. Lengthen the spine. Reach up if you can. And breathe in this triangle posture. And now come back up to the T position, inhale. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhale. Exhale, turn and face the straight right leg. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend that knee. Knee over the foot and reach up, look up in that warrior one posture. Breathe. Straighten the leg, inhaling. Exhale, come to the front and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, push that left hip out, lower the right hand down. We're going to come into a triangle again. Just slide down that leg. Try not to put real weight on that lower arm if you can help it. You can repeat that triangle, or you can lower the left arm and wrap it around the back of your body and hold something on the right side. I've got my left fingertips on my right thigh. Turning the shoulder back, looking up, lengthen the spine, and breathe. Keep those abs in tight throughout. And now release the hold and lower that upper arm down. And your hand will be beside your right foot as best you can. You can modify by just putting your hands on your right thigh or your right shin. You can also have blocks or books on the side, but lengthen the spine and stretch over that straight right leg as best you can. You can modify by bending the knee if you need to, but really try to keep the leg straight if you can. But listen to your body and do what works for you. Now bend the right knee and come up into a brief warrior two lunge. Straighten the leg, inhaling. Exhale, arms all the way up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, look at your feet and change sides. My feet were slipping there just a little bit. That's unusual for this mat. But here we go. Now I have my right foot forward and my left foot perpendicular to it. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend that knee into that warrior two posture. Knee over the foot, torso tall, arms parallel to the floor as best you can. Abs in tight, looking over those left fingertips, over that bent left knee. Breathing. Now straighten that leg, inhale. Exhale, lower the left arm, bring the right arm straight up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push the right hip out as you slide down that straight left leg. Remember to stay in the same plane as best you can. Lengthen the spine, reach up if you can, and breathe. Now back up to the T position, inhaling. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, lengthen, turn and face the straight left leg and bend that knee into that warrior one posture, the warrior one lunge. Knee over the foot, reach up, look up, breathing. Now straighten that leg, inhaling. Exhale, come down. Oh, actually, I think I forgot something here. Oh no, we'll do it this way. Bring your fingertips or palms to the mat, or you can modify on your thighs, your shins, books or blocks, and lengthen over that straight left leg as best you can. Breathing. Now bend that knee into a brief warrior two posture. Just brief. Straighten that leg, inhaling. Exhale, lower the left arm, bring the right arm straight up. We're going to do that other triangle. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, push that right hip down, lower down into that triangle as best you can, staying in the same plane. Do whatever you did on the other side of your body. I wrapped my arm around the back and held my thigh, so you do whatever you need to do. Focus on your posture and your breathing. Now back up to the T position, inhale. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, bring both feet forward and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, stretch forward, bending at the hips, nice flat back. Head and neck, an extension of the spine. Then bring the arms up in the flying position, reaching up with the arms and shoulders. And if you can stay nice and flat, hips to forward, bend further at the hips. Push out through those. Everything's tight with the exception of the head and neck, which is an extension of the spine. Breathe. Now release the hold on your muscles. Slowly lower the arms. Exhale and just let that upper body relax. Gravity pull you. If you want, you may square the arms up with the hands on the elbows. Just let the arms hang, or if you want a little more, come into that full triangle. If so, from the outside, place your hands on the back of the thighs, calves, heels. Lengthen the spine and bring the torso toward the same plane as those straight legs, pushing up the hips, lengthening, stress in the head. In this triangle posture. Now release the hold, but keep the legs and hips stationary. Placing both hands on the back of the right thigh, calf, ankle, or heel, and bring the torso in toward that straight right leg. Abs in tight, no stress on the head and neck. Focus on bringing the torso toward that leg. You don't have to bring the head and neck. You don't have to touch the leg. Focus on your posture and your breathing. Abs in tight. Release the hold and in a fluid motion, rotate over to the other side in the same stretch, reaching. Focus on your posture and keep those abs nice and tight.
Release and come back to the center. And again, you can just let the upper body relax down or come into that triangle. Whichever you choose, focus on your posture and your breathing. Now release the hold and place your fingertips or palms on the floor or blocks in front of your feet and under your shoulders for balance. Bring the heels in, toes still out, so your feet are about at a 45-degree angle. I'm going to bring them in just a little bit more. Lower the hips down, bending those knees. Then bring the heels up, inhale. Exhale, lower. You can just remain stationary. Choose to modify, no worries. Heels up, inhaling if you choose. Exhale, lower. Again, heels up, inhaling. Exhale, lower. Now keep the feet flat on the floor and straighten the legs. Exhale, bend the knees and lower. This is like a frog posture. Straighten the legs, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees and lower the hips. One more. Up, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees and lower the hips. Now, arms back in the T position, palms down, palms up, and slowly come all the way up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet. Shake everything out. Let's take a deep cleansing breath, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Up, inhale. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Keep the feet flat on the floor. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, and again, stretch up from side to side at your own pace, keeping the shoulders back, really working on posture here, lengthening our spines and our bodies. Don't forget to breathe. Now check the posture. Clasp your fingers together, straighten the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together in this chest expansion posture. And you may just hold it here if you want, but if you want more, take a deep breath in. Exhale, tighten the glutes and arch back. You won't go very far, but just a bit, most likely anyway. Up, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees, knees over the feet. In this Utkatasana, fierce or chair variation. Push out through the glutes as you're bent at the hips, head and neck and extension of the spine, arms low, medium, or up high. Breathe. Straighten the legs and inhale. Exhale, really open that chest. You can arch back if you want, but you don't have to. Then release the arms, bend the elbows and roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening the torso as you roll. Breathe, don't forget to breathe. And straighten the arms for full range of motion. Shake everything out. And we're going to do a very brief sun salutation. So, stand at the front of your mat. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Bring the arms up, inhale. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach up, lengthen, or tighten the glutes and arch back. Up, inhaling. Exhale, bend at the hips, stretching forward. And come into Ardha Uttanasana. Fingertips on the floor or blocks beside the feet. You can modify with the fingertips on the front of your legs, wherever you need to. Keep the legs as straight as possible, the back as long and flat as possible. Head and neck, an extension of the spine, abs in tight, pushing out through those glutes. Breathe. You may continue to hold it here or lower the palms flat on the floor or the blocks beside your feet into Uttanasana. Only bending the knees if you need to. Breathe always. Abs in tight. Then bend the knees enough to slide the left and the right foot back. Hip width apart. Hips in the up on those toes or the balls of the feet. Push the heels down. Lengthen the torso. Rotate the shoulders down the outside so that the triceps are somewhat facing down. Breathe, downward facing dog. You can always modify down on your knees if you choose, so listen to your body. Breathe. Lower the hips now to a plank or a high other position. We won't hold them as long because we want to do some other things today. So try to make sure the rear end's not sagging or sticking up as best you can to stay high on those shoulders. Breathe. Then open to the right to a side plank. You can modify with the left or lower knee on the floor. You can have the toes of one foot against the heel of another, or stack your feet on top of each other, or bring that top leg up. Breathe. If you want, you can lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up. Inhale. Exhale back down to a plank. Make sure you're stable. And then open to the other side. And whatever you did on the other side of your body, try to do on this side as well. Breathe. And if you want, lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Check the posture. Hips into the air. Again, up on those toes. Push the heels down, lengthen. Again, come into that downward facing dog. And if you're not modifying on your knees, walk your dog. Keeping the toes on the floor, bend one knee as you push the other heel closer to the floor. And switch up, walking your dog at your face. Feeling the stretch at the back of your breathe. Then push both heels down. Lower the hips again to a brief plank. Just check the posture, make sure you're stable. Then bend the knees. Knees on the floor, underneath your hips. Bring the hands down underneath your shoulders and come into all fours. The posture with all fours. Palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We're just going to do some cat-cow stretches here. Remember, the cow is where you push out through the glutes, arch the back looking up. And the cat is where you round the back, head and neck relax down, high on those shoulders. We'll breathe into them. So start with a nice flat back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come into the cow. Release, inhaling. Exhale, come into the cat. Release, inhaling. Exhale, cow. Release, inhaling. Exhale, cat. Release, inhaling. Exhale, cow. Release, inhaling. Exhale, cat. Release, inhaling. Exhale, flat back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, slide the palms forward. Plant the toes on the floor. Straighten the legs, and again to that downward dog, just briefly. Up on those toes, lengthen. Make sure you're breathing. And now you may either walk your hands back toward the feet or lower the hips enough to slide the left and the right foot back up to the front of your mat. So you'll either be on the back of your mat or the front, but again, come into Ardha Uttanasana, fingertips on the floor or the mat or the front of your legs. If you're modifying, just keep the back as long and flat as possible. Head and neck and extension of the spine, pushing up the glutes, abs, and tight. Hold it here, or again, lower the palms all the way to the surface below them into Uttanasana. Again, just bending the knees if you need to. Breathe. Now release the hold. And you may round up one vertebra at a time as we did in the warm-up, or arms at your ears or your sides. Flatten the back as you slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach upward or lengthen the spine, tighten the glutes, and arch back. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture and take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Again, roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening the torso as you roll. Breathe. And straighten the arms for full range of motion. Shake everything out and let's get down to the floor, hopefully without using our hands for support. But if you need your hands, use them. Come down to a seated stick posture, legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Time flies when you're having fun. Point the toes, flex the feet, relax the feet, release the hold with the arms. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and round down, one vertebra at a time. Arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. And as the head reaches the floor, take a deep breath in. Exhale, push down with the arms and slowly bring those legs up. Now, if you have any kind of back issues, you're going to bend the knees and then straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor. But if you don't have any issues, just bring those legs straight up. And the lower back will be against the floor as best you can. The abs will be sucked in towards the spinal column. Arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. Point the toes. Flex the feet. Relax those shoulders down to the surface below you. Relax the feet and circle those ankles round and round, keeping those abs in nice and tight. Don't forget to breathe and change direction with those circles. Always try to do about the same on both sides or in both directions as best you can. Point the toes when you're finished. Flex the feet. Relax the feet, open those legs. Place the hands on the inner thighs, putting pressure downward. Breathe. If you can keep the legs straight, you can slide the hands down to the calves or the ankles. Just keep the pressure on those open legs, breathing. Point the toes. Flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet. Release the hold. Bring those legs back up, perpendicular to the floor. Arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. Point the toes again. Flex the feet. Relax the feet and slowly lower those straight legs down toward the floor, slowly and in control. Remember, if you have back issues, you're going to bend the knees and slide the feet on the floor until the legs are straight. And if you haven't already done so, when you do reach the floor with the straight legs, take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. Exhale and slowly bring that right leg up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toe, flex the foot, relax the foot. If this bothers you, whenever the leg is up, you can modify by bending the opposite knee and putting the foot on the floor. But that'll be a little difficult now because we're going to slide our hands up. You can still do it though. Slide our hands up, our arms to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, cross that straight right leg over. You can modify by bending it if you need to. Over and get it as close to the floor and that left hand as possible, keeping the right shoulder, both shoulders on the floor. Turn if you can and look at that right or opposite hand. Keep those abs in tight and breathe. You can modify by bending the knees and just doing the knees if you want. If you do that, you would just do this part. And you don't have to twist if you don't need to. Or don't. If it's not good for your body, you just do what works for you. I like to twist, but some people don't. It's all right. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly bring that leg back up, perpendicular to the floor. And if you have difficulty keeping the leg straight, you can get a towel or wrap it around the foot. If not, you can actually put your right hand on the back of the right thigh. If you can keep the leg straight, you can bring it up to the calf or the ankle. Take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and slowly lower the straight right leg out on the right side of your body, getting it as close to the floor as you can, keeping the right glute on the floor. Just go to your limit and hold it, then turn your head, keep that leg nice and straight. If you can, you don't have to modify. Turn and look at that left or opposite hand. Shoulders on the floor, abs are in, and you're breathing. Point the right toe, flex the right foot, relax the foot, slowly bring that leg back up, perpendicular to the floor, inhaling. Exhale, bend that knee and hug it into your chest with your arms. Half wind releasing position, breathing, abs in tight, legs are relaxed, arms tightly hugging the one leg in. If you have knee issues and this is uncomfortable, just hold the back of your thigh and release that shin so your knee isn't under any pressure. But if you don't have knee issues, you won't have to worry. And if you want a little more, raise your head up toward the knee in the embryo position. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale, release the hold, arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down, point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot and slowly lower that straight leg down toward the floor. Slowly and in control. You're going to end up holding it about 6 inches off the floor, breathing. You can always pick your head up and check, but you don't want to hurt your neck, so listen to your body. Point the toe, flex the foot, relax the foot and lower to the floor, inhaling. Exhale, slowly bring that left leg up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot, slide the arms up into the T position, palms down. You can use a towel or a strap to keep the legs straight. You can also bend the knee to modify, but take a deep breath in. Exhale and cross that straight left leg, if you can, over the right side of your body, as close to the floor and the right hand as possible, keeping both shoulders as close to the floor as possible. Turn your head, if you can, and look at that opposite or left hand. You can modify by looking straight up if you want to. Keep those abs in tight and breathe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bring that straight left leg, if it's straight, if you're not modifying, back up, perpendicular to the floor. If you're not using a towel or a strap, you can put your left hand on the back of the left thigh. If you can keep the leg straight, you can slide it up to the calf or the ankle. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and slowly lower that left leg out on the left side of your body, getting it as close to the floor as you can, keeping the right glute on the floor. Turn and look at that right hand if you can. Keep those abs in tight and breathe. Point the the left toe, flex the left foot, relax the foot, slowly bring that leg up, inhaling. Exhale, bend that knee and hug it into your chest with your arms. Half wind releasing position on this side of your body. Breathing. Modify if you need to. And if you did it on the other side, bring your head up toward the knee in the embryo position. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale, release the hold, arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down, straighten that leg up, point the toe, flex the foot, relax the foot, and slowly lower that straight left leg down toward the floor, slowly and in control. Again, you're going to end up holding it about 6 inches off the floor. Breathe. You can always modify by bending the knee and sliding the foot on the floor if you need to. Point the toe, flex the foot, relax the foot, and lower to the floor, inhaling. Exhale and just relax your body. Okay, now we're going to do the Bananasana on each side of our bodies to get a little bit of a different spinal stretch. So first, slide that left leg out straight. Bring the right leg over, cross that right ankle over the left, but lower both glutes back to the floor. Bring both arms up, inhaling. Exhale, bend the elbows, clasp your fingers together, forming a cup for your hands. Pick your head up and put your head in the cup of your hands. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, and just bring the very upper part of your body, your shoulders, your elbows, and your head over to the left. Get a good stretch up the right side of your body. And this, if you looked at yourself from the ceiling or the sky, you would look like a banana. So it's the Bananasana posture. Now, uncross the right leg, bring it back to the center, bring the left leg back where you started. Keep the head in the hands, but bring the head back so you're centered. Now we'll do the same on the other side of our bodies to balance our body. Slide that right leg out to the side. Bring the left ankle over, cross it over, lower the glutes to the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, and just bring that upper body over to the right. Shoulders still on the floor, but over to the right. Elbows, head, and breathe in this Bananasana posture. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, uncross those legs. Just have the legs relaxed that you're in the original position. Bring the head back to the center. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, release the hands, arms at your sides, near your hips, palms up. Feet flopped out to the sides, fingers naturally curled up. You're in the corpse posture. Let the shoulders rest down into the surface below you. Take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. Exhale slowly through slightly parted lips in the mouth. Preparing for Shavasana here. Breathe on your own. You can take deep breaths like that if you want, or just breathe on your own. But soon together we'll take a deep breath in. And as we exhale this time, we'll fist and flex and tighten everything in our bodies, including doing the lion with our faces and tightening our necks. So let's take that deep breath in together, inhaling through our nose now. Exhale and tighten. And release. Just rest down into the surface below you. In that corpse posture, feet flopped out, palms up, fingers naturally curled up. You may want to cover yourselves with towels or blankets. You may want to put socks on or whatever. You may want to roll your heads from side to side till you find the most comfortable position for your head and neck. Now, close those eyes if they're not already closed. Allow your shoulders to rest down into the surface below you. Open your minds and travel to one of your favorite safe places. You're in that safe place. Move through your body as you consciously release the joints and relax the muscles just a little bit more. Today, start with the hands and the fingers, relaxing the muscles, releasing the joints. As you move up the arms, release the joints in your wrists as you relax the forearms. Release the joints in your elbows as you relax the upper arms, the biceps and triceps. Now focus on the shoulders. Relax those shoulders, the deltoid and lateral muscles, as you release the joints. The arms, hands, and shoulders are relaxed. Lower the focus now to the toes and the feet. Relax the muscles as you release the joints. Allow the heels to sink deeper into the surface below you, wherever you might be in your safe place. As you begin to move up the legs, release the joints in your ankles as you relax the shins, as you relax the calves. Release the joints in your knee. Relax the hamstrings at the back of your legs. Relax the quadriceps as you relax the thighs. Relax the glutes. Allow the glutes to sink deeper into the surface below you as well. Relax the hips, releasing the joints. Continue to move up the body as the legs, hips, and feet are relaxed. Focus now on the lower back, relaxing the muscles as you relax the spinal column, moving up between those lower back muscles. Relax the obliques up the sides of your torso. Relax the abdominal muscles. Relax the diaphragm and rib cage areas, remembering to breathe. And now relax the mid part of your back and spine. Relax the upper back and shoulder blades as you relax the spinal column, moving up between those shoulder blades, through the neck to the base of the skull. Now focus on the chest. Relax the chest area, the sternum area, and pecs. Relax the clavicle or collarbone area. Allow those shoulders to sink just a little bit deeper into the surface below you. And now focus on the neck. Relax the neck from the bottom to the top and all the way around. Release the jaw as you relax the chin. Relax the lips as you relax the tongue. Relax the cheeks. Relax the nose and ears. We don't think about that, but we do. We need to. Relax the eyes and temples. Relax the brow, smooth the forehead. And now relax the scalp, beginning at the forehead, at the perfect intensity for you. Imagine a massage moving all the way through the scalp to the base of the skull at the neck. Breathe. Your mind is open. You're in your safe place. Your body is relaxed and functioning perfectly. And now from wherever you may have traveled in your mind, it's time to come home. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and become aware of your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles. Take another deep breath in. Exhale and bring those legs up, bending the knees, hug them into your chest with your arms. Raise the head up toward the knee. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale and either roll to the right to sit up or rock and roll up to a seated position, sitting nice and tall. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Hold the position, inhaling. Exhale, and thank you very much for coming. Namaste. I hope you all feel better than when we started, and please unmute yourselves so I can hear those awesome voices. Thanks so much for being here.